summer of 2012, I was working as a chaplain, and I had a patient who was dealing with an intense amount of self-hatred, just constantly beating herself up and just being really hard on herself. And at a certain point, she looked at me and she said, "Lauren, I'm looking for someone who can do soul surgery." Now, I didn't know exactly what she meant by that, but I think I understood the intention behind that statement, which was she wanted somebody who could just come in and quickly and deftly cut out all of the parts of herself that she was ashamed of and couldn't bear to face. And I think we often think that in the process of wanting to change, how wonderful would this be to just have some kind of soul surgeon come in and work on our hearts. And the Torah speaks of a similar kind of image, but I think with a very, very different process. The book of Deuteronomy says in chapter 30, "The Lord your God will circumcise your hearts and the hearts of your offspring so that you can love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul so that you may live." Now, this image of circumcising our hearts is kind of bizarre and crazy, but my interpretation of this is that rather than a harsh kind of soul surgery where we're cutting into ourselves, cutting out parts of ourselves that we don't want to see, this is actually a process where we learn how to peel back the layers on top of our hearts that have prevented us from being able to love others fully and really prevented us from being able to love ourselves just as we are, pure and a reflection of the divine. This is how we learn to love more, and this is how we can learn to live a deeper and more fulfilling life.